The scene opens with a man sitting by a campfire, alone with his thoughts, his imagination. He is more afraid than he's ever been in his life. God has told him to go back home, and he promised to be with him, but he just learned that his brother, the one he cheated out of his inheritance, is on his way to meet him with about 400 men. Out of the corner of his eye, he sees a shadow of something, someone, running full speed toward him. Terrified, he scrambles to his feet, his mind racing. Before he can gather his thoughts or himself, this man tackles him to the ground and tries to pin him down. He frantically claws at the dirt in an effort to get away. As he struggles and fights with all of his might, he screams out of terror, "Who are you? What do you want with me?" Wrestling is a very intimate sport, and that's what God chose to use to get Jacob's attention. We look up and we imagine God is in a distant galaxy far, far away, but God is as close to us as a word in our mouth or a thought in our hearts. We just have to listen. Jacob was learning a lot while he wrestled with God. He figured out pretty quickly that God is supernaturally strong. He realized that when he had become overwhelmed, God would just let up a little so that Jacob could regain his footing. He noticed that although his own heart was pounding like a jackhammer, God was calm and at peace, and his almighty presence engulfed him as his breathtakingly powerful love encompassed him. Hours passed as Jacob wrestled, and at some point, though, during the night, something shifted. At first, Jacob was desperately trying to get away from his pursuer, and now, in the wee hours of the morning, he was desperately trying to hold on to him. At first, it was, "Please don't hurt me." Now it was, "Please don't leave me." Jacob was reminded that God is stronger, more patient, more holy, more loving than any person he'd ever encountered on the earth. Yes, wrestling with God is good, whether physically or psychologically. It will be terrifying when he actually shows up, but grab hold of him and don't let him go until he blesses you. If you have an extremely fearful situation, wrestle with an extremely faithful God. He said, "Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you." And you can be sure that whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord will be saved. This is an adaptation of mine from Genesis 32:22 to 32.